Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Can someone tell me, please, what's the deal with parents when they become parents, they get stuck in their own time warp? Like my parents, for example. Like, I love going out on Saturday nights. We're like, alright, goodbye mum, goodbye dad. Alright Jake, have fun at the disco. Disco? Saturday Night Fever? Travolta? It doesn't end there. Vinyl records, Betamax, cassette tapes, they still have them. Kids in the audience are like, what are cassette tapes? It doesn't end there as well, you know, things like the Melways. It's 2014, they're still using that. I mean, get with the times, guys, please. Alright, so who wants to go to the disco with me later on? We've been talking a lot about dating tonight, and recently I was on a dating website. And on the dating website, they've got the age selection menu that goes from 18 to 120. Who, at 120, is still out there, looking for that special someone, that one-of-a-kind person. And, you know, and looking for so long, they're actually 120, their whole life, they've been waiting for this time. I mean, bad luck if you're 121 though. I feel sorry for you there, because you just missed out. Put that in the Guinness Book of Records. 120 years old, can't get a date. But honestly, how do you go? It's the mental image of a 120-year-old guy or girl or woman, whatever, on the computer, going on a dating website, going through the names, with the screen maximized to 1000%, with the legs, you know, their feet not even touching the floor, probably if they see something that they like, the false teeth fall out. But you know, just how can you interact with someone that old? They come from a completely different era, like when Morse code and telegrams were the way to communicate, you know, before Facebook and Instagram. Kids, if you're in the audience, or when the trains actually ran on time. Hang on, they never did. I also like to mention about my eyes, you can tell, because I'm blind. And on my way over here, I was on the train, just minding my own business, and a guy went up to me and says, "Mate, what happened to you?" I'm like, "What?" "Your eye, mate. What happened to your eye?" And I said, "Oh, I'm blind. It's no big deal." And he gets all emotional. "I'm so sorry, mate. I feel so bad for you. Why? And I just looked at him and I thought, "Mate, you have less teeth than the 120-year-old on a dating website does. I should feel sorry for you." You know, being blind's not that bad, does it? Smile, it's like telling jokes. But, you know, I was at the street crossing earlier today and one of my friends wasn't looking properly and she almost got hit by a car. And she said, "Gee, lucky I'm not blind, because I would have been killed." My response was, "I'm halfway there." What was I going to say? Oh yes, you know what I'm really sick of though? Whenever a major celebrity comes to Australia, like Brad Pitt or One Direction, they always have to go on those TV shows and they ask those same silly questions. "Oh, have you tried Vegemite yet? Have you tried Tim Tams yet?" They're not even Australian products anymore. They're owned by an American company. I'm sure they've tasted it. And why do we keep on asking them these silly questions? You know, it's like, if I ever become a major celebrity, and one day I will be, do I go to America on the Late Show and David Letterman says, "So Jay, have you tried some American Pie before?" My sister had a very interesting encounter the other day. She works as the checkout chick, and you know, usual run-of-the-mill day at the register, when all of a sudden she looked up and the hottest guy she'd ever seen walked in just right past her. And as he did, she went in this little fantasy world, that song playing. "At last, my love has come along. Our lonely days are over." Hi, I'm Jay. It's yours. Oh, you're not together, are you two? Oh, good. That's sort of an awkward situation. But I should go on The Voice, I think, now. What do you reckon? What do I always say in The Voice? I always believed in myself. But back to the story. She snapped out of the fantasy world, as you do, like an old record, and she looked up. And this time, there was another guy at the counter, just waiting. And she said to the guy, "I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I was distracted." But the man just looked at her with these big dreamy eyes and said, "Don't worry, sweetie. I was distracted too." Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jake Freeman. You've been great. Have a good night.